Welcome to Hindsight Tonight. I'm Damian Muziani, and here's your news. Leading off, the NASA Artemis II mission is approaching the moon with 4 astronauts aboard, boldly going further than ever before, according to the hype. Well, kind of. The Orion spacecraft is expected to stretch about 2,000 miles further away than Apollo 13 did in 1970. We've had this technology for over 50 years, but it's kind of like buying a gym membership and then after you go once, you know that elliptical machine isn't going anywhere. In truth, Artemis II should have shattered the record. The only reason it's even close is that Apollo 13 had to make an emergency detour around the back of the moon.
Houston,
you know, when Tom Hanks says, "Houston, we have a problem." And then Houston says, "Oh, you have a problem? It's 1970. We got a lying president, political assassinations, a raging war abroad, protests in the streets. Hey, wait, we have all that today, too." Well, one good turn around the moon deserves another. This time, though, they should turn down the lights and put on some Pink Floyd, because for 41 minutes, the moon will block all communication back home. Perfect time for a potty break. But reports are that the only bathroom on board, a $23 million toilet, was malfunctioning right after liftoff. Come on, kids, it's only a 10-day road trip. You can hold it in, right? You know, in space, no one can hear you flush. Speaking of going down the drain, the fallout from fired U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi has reverberated across the globe over the weekend. Bondi had the shortest AG tenure since the Watergate-stained Bill Saxby got sacked in 1975, even though she kissed President Trump's ass so hard her cheeks turned orange. Even hung up a banner of him outside the Department of Justice. What she couldn't do was keep Trump's involvement with Jeffrey Epstein from the public. You happy now, Pam? We had to invent a war in Iran and have thousands of innocent people killed because you just couldn't do your job. Adding insult to injury are the reports that Bondi barely walked out the door before her framed DOJ portrait ended up in the trash bin. I guess it could have been worse. They could have burned it. Like the forward-thinking residents of Annapolis, Maryland. Last week, they celebrated the 49th annual Sock Burning Festival, which is exactly what it sounds like. People, angry and frustrated by the long winter, take off their socks and toss them into a bonfire, I guess to keep warm. So smart. It's still freezing out, but now you're barefoot. It's like the ending of the movie The Thing, where Kurt Russell and Keith David casually share a bottle of whiskey in front of a warm Antarctic fire. Annapolis should really follow this up with an annual Frostbite Festival, with karaoke versions of This Little Piggy Went to Market, a no-legged sack race, gangrene paint stations, and foot fetish accessories. This event also started in the 70s. In America, it seems that no matter how far we go into the future, we just can't escape the past. And that's your news. Please give us a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next week with Fresh Hindsight.